Yo, what up? Welcome to Zaud's Podcast, Zaud Vision. This is my co-host, Baal Savvy. We got
good?
Hefe in this thing. All that. We're going up, player.
You already know.
So many light skins in one room.
I know. Hey, well, I'm the darkest one in here, but you know what I'm saying?
2-1.
So it's good, you know what I'm saying?
Player.
Feeling like Jackie Chan in this bitch, but yeah. So before we even go to anything, man, let me just go ahead and send my shots out first and foremost, man. Shout out to Sweden, cause they be rocking, you know what I mean. Shout out to the UK.
Shout out to the UK. They going crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to New Zealand first and foremost. Also, you know, shout out to the IE. You know, you got a boy in the house. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll go ahead and send our shots out to them.
Yeah, shout out to the IE player.
No,
I lived in San Bernardino for a little bit.
Yeah,
okay.
We stayed in Beaumont for when I parole. We was in Beaumont.
No shit.
Yeah,
that's right around the corner from a player.
I'm telling you. I'm gonna go ahead and ask this question because I had seen a video. You know what I mean, with my boy Don Jefes. If you don't know about it, go ahead and check his channel out.
Yeah, real quick, what I got going on. So I have two pages, right? Don Jefes, that's my main page. You're gonna see my music videos, all that good shit. The Lit Society page, it started off as a reaction page, but I'm switching that up to make it like a no jumper style type of page with a whole bunch of wild shit and
Competition.
All this, you know what I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
we in the races, player.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Exactly.
Let's go. Yeah, but besides that, man, like what I really wanted to get into before we even get into anybody, because this is somebody we're gonna cover, but I had seen an interview with Crip Mac, and I was wondering, like, how was that dude in real life?
Bro, you know, it was a trip. Yeah, all that. You know, it was a trip.
Fight me?
Because like I had hit bro up like months ago. And I just really thought, like, this dude's cool. Like, I like his personality. Like, he says stuff, he means it, he doesn't tuck his tail. Like, he stands on his shit. So I contacted him, whatnot, and we did the interview, and he was actually cool as hell, bro. Like, the interview was for about an hour. I was over there for at least 3 hours, bro. Like, as soon as we got there, he Lupe, go get some Popeye's chicken. And,
we do Popeyes.
Hey, on everything, bro. She came back with 2 big boxes of Popeye's chicken.
Just give me a thigh. That's all I need.
Bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, thigh's my shit, though.
Bro, the crispy little wings is all the player needs.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, all that.
Where you do the interview, too?
Oh, bro, I pulled up at his crib, bro.
What?
I pulled up
Exclusive.
at his...
You fight me?
Yeah, all that. I pulled up at his crib, bro.
Nifty.
Did the interview. We ate the chicken. We even chugged the OE. That's one thing I wanted to do. I'm like, bro, I've never seen no one do this. Let's chug a OE.
He needs the sponsorship.
That's what the hell I'm talking
and
about.
Popeyes need to sponsor him too, bro.
He need to get a Popeyes tattoo. Just let him know he's serious.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been drinking a lot of OE lately. Since I met dude,
man.
I've been having some OE.
No, but
here and there.
hold on. But what you drinking right now, though?
Oh, see, there you go. You had the air player out.
Hey, we were doing Trulies on the last episode. They got on us so bad.
I
see
know.
What's wrong with the Trulies?
I said, man,
Get 3
Trulies.
Trulies in you though, and
And you truly be truly.
you start buzzing like, oof.
That's that.
Risky had it
No
in his
racist,
cup.
but that's
Risky
that white
had it
girl
in his
wasted.
cup.
Yeah.
Bro, I fucked the White Claws, the Trulies.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it. But you're a different individual, just to be honest. We're going to get into that in a minute, though.
You know, the Happy Dads, that's my new seltzer. Shout out to the Nelk Boys. That should go crazy.
They be drinking.
Bro,
Full send.
Full bro.
I'm too old for this.
No, that's the vibe that I want from my page, like a Nelk Boy, jumper type of vibe for the Lit Society shit. And just because when we be doing the shows and shit, bro, I be putting that shit on the flyers. So I want motherfuckers to start seeing it slow, and then I'm gonna just have something where it's just gonna boom.
Yeah.
You know,
it's just consistency.
Most definitely,
you'll get it easy.
Yeah, I definitely got to be consistent.
You gotta have people lit though. It can't be no boring people in the videos. Nothing. Nope, everybody. You gotta drink or smoke or pretend like you did.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Look it.
That's how you get in the videos.
Facts, player.
See now, most of the videos that I've did like with my music, shameless plug. You know what I'm saying? Most of the videos I did, it got some type of high energy, except the ones I shot with you with, which was Made You Dead.
That was different vibe.
Yeah, that was
hey,
a
that one
darker.
had crazy eyes. I seen on the Instagram post. I was like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
He's summoning demons.
Hey, did you see the tarot cards and all that? People are like,
but I know.
Hey,
yeah, That shit was like, bro. That room was set up for like a vampire.
Yeah,
yeah, it was
little seance before the video.
Hey, and we got good reviews because we left it like in a good thing. Like they were really like, you know, usually you get in these spots and the first thing they want to do is rush you out. But that one right there, they were good with it. So I was like, you know,
we took our time. Made a fire project.
Still waiting for that next video.
Let's run it, man.
Hey, nah, you know, because I can't even say nothing. My boy did it for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Straight out.
I looked out for
real
my dog,
shit,
man. I fucks with him heavy. I fucks with his brand heavy. I just, you know, like I said, like,
bitch.
you know, I just fucks with bro. From the moment I met him, he showed me love. So, you know, this shit's mutual for sure.
The first time, you know, it's crazy. The first time I met you was outside of Frank Nitty's spot.
Yep.
And I swear to God,
word?
remember, he's the one I told you, like, you know, usually there's cats that I recognize from the street. They be like, oh, what's up, Zaud? But nothing. This cat, like, was so enthusiastic about it. He's like, hey.
Yep, I remember.
Like,
that's how you gotta do it, though.
I didn't even know what to say.
That's how you gotta do it.
Hey, I didn't even know what to say. I swear to God, I was like, oh,
you thought you're getting ran up on?
No, I was just, it's surprise. Yeah, you know what I mean? I was pushing solo, but I was like, so it kind of caught me on guard because I never really see nobody like get like that. You know what I mean?
Bro, that was dope. That was a moment.
Yeah, it's because people don't show no love. People be acting too cool. Like they just look at you and expect for you to like know, like, come up to me.
Cats are too gangster now.
Yeah, they like stop all that.
They are, and motherfuckers be so prideful. But since we're on the topic of that night, I gotta shout out Young Gritty and Blue Rags because they both were there and shit, and you know, they putting on for the IE, so I gotta throw that out there.
Oh, Gritty's hard. Like
Gritty go crazy.
It's funny because we always have conversations about him, and the fact that like at this point he should be there. Like
facts.
He's hard.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It. I don't understand why, but you know,
I think it's some people holding him back.
Well, you know what? When I see that the Mexican goat. I know some people take that personal. Like, you know, you've talked to cats and their conversation is more based on that. Like, oh, well, ain't no Mexican goat. You know what I mean? Some people say King Lil G, but like, to be honest, King Lil G, he's there, but I don't hear really nothing about him.
Nah.
I don't hear nothing about him no more. Like, outside of like, he did the thing with Bozo Band. That was cool, but I haven't really heard nothing else about him. And he seems cool. He seems like a good dude. I see... Like when it comes to King Lil G, I see the way he moves. His movements are, you know what I mean? He does his thing, he gets his money, and that's what you got to respect.
Facts.
I think if the game was more like that, people actually, you know, see somebody coming up like the whole you know, Young Gritty. Like if cats do they shit behind it, he would come up.
Oh, for sure, bro. I've had countless conversations, countless hours and talks with him, and you know, I know from knowing him that they got some crazy shit coming up, man. They've been going crazy. They've been at Dr. Dre's studio like countless times, bro.
I've seen that.
Bro,
he always talks about Dre too.
Yeah, bro. He like cause Nitty's connected with all them niggas and shit, you know? So Blue be up there with Dre. He done shit with Snoop. Like, they got some shit. They got some nice shit popping off this year. Cause they got a lot of shit. I know Nitty got a vodka coming out. I forget the name of it, but they got some shit.
You know what? It's crazy. I haven't really spoke to Frank Nitty in a while, but I remember he used to plug it in. Like,
he was mad cool. I remember he had either a weed brand coming out or he has some type of raps.
Yeah. He's been
like that.
He's been doing his thing, but he's so busy. That's why I don't really get at him. But like even like his some of his producers, like the engineers, I was good with dude. I remember last time I had seen him at I think the one guy's show. Not Gritty, but it's another guy. I seen him at the show, and you know what I mean. It was like he was good.
That's
like,
how we met Baldacci. We were there with China Mac.
That's the dude with the tats on his face.
Yeah, we're there with China Mac. And then he opened the studio to everybody.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Come here for free." He's that type of cat. Yeah, remember when we were gonna do the podcast?
Yep.
He was like, "Shoot it at my thing."
Yeah, you know what? And it's crazy because
he told me the same shit.
He opened that up. Was gonna let us use the cameras and everything. He got some. He
had the nice silky.
Yeah, he does.
Man, his hair better than mine.
Yeah, he does. He got the.
So that's out of pocket. You know what I mean? What type of grease you use?
Hey, his shit. He remind me of He remind me of back in the days, you know, with the whole high C and what's call it
Jerry curl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I used to bang the high C. I was in Fresno at that time. You know what I mean?
Wait, you had the Jerry curl?
I had a Jerry curl when I was young.
Word?
Hey,
we got to see the pic.
Yeah, I had a Jerry. Hey, dog, I had long hair when I was younger. Like my grandma cut it because she said I looked like a girl.
Oh shit!
Little pot belly thing with a big name. Called me Snoopy. Hey, real talk. But yeah, I had a crop. My mom, they put that dog something with the grower's mane or whatever for the hair. Smell weird, but had a hair like woo.
Smelled like chicken grease, but it was
hold
good.
on though. Hey, I went through the ball. I went through the fades. I went through the waves. Remember when Fu had the finger waves?
What about S curls? That was.
I had an S curl. My shit stayed dry though. I could never take care of an S curl.
No hydration.
Yeah.
No hydration.
Man, my mom had me in a fade and South Pole clothing to like 14. I was like, she wanted to make me a gangster.
Yeah, he was a cholo. No, hey, real shit. Like it's funny because he had long hair, it was wavy, like really good. And his mom, I used to tell her, and she said, never, no gangster stuff, whatever. Then one time his uncle cut his hair, and then she brings him down, because I stayed down the street from her, bring him to my house. He's bald head. He got on a pair of checker shorts with a tank top and some fucking Cortez. I said, you can't get no more gangster than that. Yeah. I said, this dude ain't even 1 year old yet. Like,
you know when your mom does the picture for the first day of school?
Yeah.
It was just me there like.
It's like
socks about that high.
Yeah. I said, hold on. I thought we weren't going there with it. You know what I mean?
She went full fledged.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Because she would do that, but then I remember the cop, like they hated me in that area. In Devonshire, they tried to get me for years. They ended up getting me for the sort of attempt, but they were trying to get me for years for kidnap, all types of
extra shit.
Yeah, they were trying to get me like.
And they were trying to strike a player out.
The 4 robberies. Yeah, I fought life like 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, I fought life 3 times. No, 4 because this last one was a life case. First, it was like okay, they thought he was gonna die, so they wrote it up as a murder packet, and then it came back later on.
The AM.
Yeah, I had to do pre-trial again. I mean preliminary hearing again because the judge was biased. She had to remove herself from it because she had already heard on. I think I also had a assault with a deadly weapon, and that was 14 years. You know what I mean? So it was like that and the premeditated attempted murder. But to make a long story short, man, they were trying to get me. They were coming to court, dude. Like I said this in one of my videos. I was kicking up so much dust on that street, and people could vouch for it, that they put in a gang injunction solo, not on my hood. This not even our hood. It's somebody else's. They put a gang injunction just to keep me off that street. I couldn't go this of North Hills on this side and this. I had to be on the other side of the 405.
Damn.
Just walking over was a violation. I remember something that happened. It was a shooting outside of your mom's house. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was a shooting outside your mom's house. Man. You know what I mean? I don't know what it was. I just heard it. You know what I mean? I just heard somebody, they didn't want to let people in. You know what I mean? And there's people in the house that they didn't want there.
He's speaking in hypotheticals.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and I heard people's moms was there and everything. You know what I mean? So it's like,
damn, bro.
Open the door, I'm gonna let it go. You know what I mean? Jeez. Right in the apartment, everybody like, what the? You know
hella
what I mean?
Active.
Yeah,
hella active.
Yeah, walk in the house, motherfuckers getting tied up. Like,
oh
yeah. It's funny because
all tied everything.
Yeah, motherfuckers got tied up
like this. Nigga just sitting there.
He had his knots right and everything. He was practicing the
crazy things like that. Like even like with that, like. Hypothetical. You know what I mean?
Could have taken place.
Yeah, it might have. It's we'll just say false stories, whatever. But cops came to the door. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers had to get untied in order to pay it off. Straps hitting the couch, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Imagine the cops coming and take the knot off. Take the knot off.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Act normal.
Hey,
do not do nothing.
And because of certain things, like why are you on this side? Like that's a straight violation, but it was let go. But as soon as they bounce, motherfuckers get tied up again. Food's about to get blown down. Like
you gotta get untied for the cops to leave and be like, get back in the same position.
The craziest thing is tough. Like
That's something out of a movie.
It's like a certain cat in a situation in another situation had nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. He had a similar thing like me. A dude got shot, but maybe a week before that, dude got a gun stuck up his ass. But not him, his brother. So first his brother did scan this, and then he gets shot like the following week. And maybe like so maybe like within that month, multiple people had got shot. Some may have passed away, but you know what I'm saying? Like it was just like it was a lot when I was on the streets. A lot of people doing a lot of crazy stuff like that. You know what I mean? They were doing a lot of it was active out there.
The 90s were different.
Yeah, I was about to say this. Was this like the 90s or the 80s or something?
Yeah, it was in the 90s. But it's crazy because I got the gang injunction. You know what I mean? Just me. That's it. I'm talking about 10 cops came once I beat the kidnapping. That's another case. 4 robberies first, and then the kidnapping and 4 robberies. Once I beat the kidnapping, I was free to go back to that street. You know what I mean? The cops came, Terminator, Jimenez, all them. Yeah, because he's a big white dude, tall cop. Yeah, called him Terminator.
You know it's bad when you got a name.
Yeah, I'm the only one that told him I would fight him.
For real?
Yeah, straight out. But the other dude that was with him knew some like secret shit. He's like, hey, Wicked, if I put you in this, I was like, you probably will, but we're going to be fighting for a minute until you can grab me. But he was a big dude, but Terminator was like real muscular, big.
Oh, big just.
Yeah, he was big.
He was on
Brock
the juice.
Lesnar
I seen him chase motherfucker down, pick him up, and slam him down there, broke his neck. Like, the fool was.
Cops be dirty.
He was really out there like that.
Batman whooping. Yeah.
Slam him on his neck, bam. Like, bruh, come on. Bruh.
Yeah, but if any fans are watching this podcast, that is all hypotheticals.
This was fiction.
You know what I mean?
Fiction. It's from a movie that we seen.
Yeah,
on the dark web.
I did go to jail for attempt, but the kidnapping was bull.
Yeah, that never happened. It's from the movie from the dark web.
Yeah. We're thinking about making a script.
Exactly.
But yeah, so back to the whole Crip Mac thing, like, and it's funny, like we'll just go ahead and get into that because there's a few interviews you had with him that I haven't checked out yet.
Yeah,
I liked, but I was on some stupid shit. But so the whole thing with Crip Mac getting DP,
yeah,
like what do you think about that? Like,
so from my perspective, okay, so I could view sort of from two sides because here I am. You know, I grew up in the IE and shit. I didn't grow up in the LA culture, but I have family, my mom, my dad, my brother, my dad, like, RIP to my brother, and I have other relatives too. So I'm very, very familiar with the culture, you know what I mean? Like, I remember when I was younger, like, my dad's homies and whatnot and all that, and even my pops would tell me, like, yeah, such and such ain't been coming to the hood, so he got to get DP'd. Yeah. And I would ask him, like, what the hell is a DP? You know what I'm saying? And then he would just explain it to me. Well, you obviously, you did something that you wasn't supposed to do, or you're claiming a hood that you don't come to. So when you come here, you know you got to get your issue. So you got to go line it up in an alley, a garage, a backyard, wherever the fuck the case may be, and you have to get down with 2, 3, 4, however many of your homies. So I always thought, like, damn, that's crazy. I'm like, and then he was telling me, like, yeah, it happens, but there's no love lost. Like, that's just part of the culture. Like, fighting is normal. Like, you could fight with your homie, go out to dinner with him, smoke with him, spend a night at his house, whatever. Like, that's your dog. Like, in a sense, in a crazy way, that should make him stronger. But then you have the other part of me, like all the people I interact with and shit that don't know that about me. Like, a lot of my friends, bro, when bro posted the video of his face like that, like 3 or 4 or 5 people called me, messaging me and shit, like, bro, what happened to Crip Mac, da-da-da-da-da, and I just told him, like, bro, 1, it's nothing too crazy, and 2, it's just normal everyday hood politics and shit. It's not like, because a lot of motherfuckers will look at it from the outside perspective and be like, oh, that wasn't right, how they beat him up and they jumped him, those aren't your real friends. But it's like, y'all didn't grow up in Los Angeles County, like, y'all don't know what that life is like. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really that. And Crip Mac, man, he took that shit on the chin. You know what I mean?
10 on 1.
Yeah, bro. He talks about, lets everyone knows what's going on, and then he lets you know that he was in the wrong. You gotta respect a person like that. You know what I mean? Because most motherfuckers, if they're in the wrong, they will either argue about it or just not communicate. You know, and communication is super, super important. But I will say this. I don't agree, and I don't think it was right for someone to take video footage.
I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah, because that is like, that's that hood's politics, That's like football players and shit showing you their plays and stuff. It's not our business. It's not our business. So I could understand why a dude did it. He probably did it so he could clout up, which that's not right.
That's kind of an op move right there.
Yeah, you don't clout up on your homies like that.
And then
bro.
Whoever they're against is now looking at it like,
Yeah,
you're not supposed to let that information get out of camp.
We're gonna talk about that bum that tried to out him in the first place. But yeah, like the whole thing with C-Mac is like I like C-Mac. Like I told you in the past thing, like my step pops, you know what I mean? Well, he ain't step pops no more, but dude's from 107. So and I had said in the last podcast that all the dudes from Hoover that I've ran into have been with the business. Like all of them. I haven't ran into one dude that was a buster. And that's another thing that I respect about C-Mac. I'm gonna go into it, but like with the whole Jap thing, he said on No Jumper that he know for a fact that Jap ain't no, he ain't no custer or whatever. Yeah. and I respect it about him because Jap's not, you know what I mean? And the reason, like when it comes to Jap, which we might touch on that, is because when them dudes are doing all these to the palateros, you know what I mean, the food that sell the ice cream and all that, and they were using his name, like, you know what I mean, he went and smashed on.
I seen
he went and smashed him, man.
That's a weirdo move.
He would have whopped him if his homeboys wouldn't have stopped it.
Yeah, he was putting tips on him. I respected that.
Yeah,
I respected that.
How you gonna just go and beat someone up that's selling corn?
Yeah, they slapped him because that's that shit that people have been doing. And which could have led
the button.
Straight out.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But so it's crazy, but yeah, I respect it about C-Mac because he actually acknowledged the fact that, dude, even though they're enemies, he's with the business. And there's some other fools that had took care of similar things, but they really didn't get no shine. It's just that the attention was on Jap, like hard. Like if you looked at when he was on his live, was like, I'm like, you and all that, and he was just like laughing, like, that's not even me. Like, you fool sound stupid, but whatever. But like with C-Mac, when he acknowledged that, but also the fact that I was trying to tell people, like, just to show up to your hood for a DP right now, if you go to Palmdale, you got multiple cats that can't go back to their hood. You know what I mean? Like,
same
and they scared. Simple shit.
Palmdale, Lancaster is filled with a bunch of rejects.
It's trash. When I was on parole, my parole officer told me it ain't the spot to be in Palmdale because this is where they throw all their trash. Well, Lancaster, and which is funny because I seen a dude that he was like a homie, and he had on a dress, but you could obviously tell he was an ex cholo, like just pulling and he wasn't all tweaked out looking, but he had like on a summer dress. Pulling a luggage thing
in the winter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Disrespect.
Hey, I'm going down like what the hell is going on? But yeah, so with Crip Mac, like I respected that fact, but the whole thing with the DP, like what people don't understand is that's a part of it. You know what I mean?
Most
it's like
definitely.
if you mess up, you got something coming.
Most definitely.
I'm hearing he wasn't even on No Jumper. He said he jumped the gun.
Yeah,
they really weren't even going to DP him. They were just going to talk to him, but he got there. He didn't run from it because I'd be hearing a lot of people, it's like you're going to get DP'd and they're just running off to Arizona, all that. But he went straight and confronted it.
Yeah, I respect
And
that.
I heard the dude that actually, filmed him on the ground, he didn't say he got DP'd, nothing. He just said it got taken care of. So whoever filmed Crip Mac, bloody, all that, something happened. But then did you hear about the whole reason all those tweets and stuff got out was because of Milk?
Yeah.
Milk dug that shit up.
We gonna get on there.
Yeah, that's one of those moves that a person does. That's where it's like, I'm gonna get back to you in the worst way possible. I'm not gonna get back to you on a normal way on the surface. I'm gonna do something. I'm just gonna try to humiliate your character.
Yeah.
But you can't do that with Crip Mac's character.
You can't.
He's too good. People like him so much that it's like you're gonna have to. And then what Milk messed up was he did that, but then Crip Mac solved the issue, and now everybody likes Crip Mac even more.
Way more. He bro, he got so much more clout from that shit.
If people even had doubts before, now it's like, nah, he's stamped.
Dude,
and now Milk looks even worse.
Facts.
Remember, back in the days, everybody that was hiding, they went to downtown LA because it was like mostly the crackheads and all that. But he showed up. Anything could have happened to him. They could have took it personal. You know how it gets.
Facts.
Took it personal and did him. They could have just did him. Like, if they had no respect for him, could have did him, got him out the way. But like he said, he's the one that got it popping. But it's the same. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Let's just get it. Like,
That's it, yeah.
And he didn't even really have to do it.
Yeah, I messed up. Let's get that issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just whatever.
He
so
just
I
got
respected
straight
that.
to it.